Hey, this is Justin Nozuka, and you're watching the 24 Hours podcast.
T-minus 4, 3, 2, 1.
Following is a 24 Hours podcast.
My baby up and left me alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Nozuka. If you're not familiar with the name, I have a feeling you soon will be. Really good album called Holly. Congratulations, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So give us, where did the music come from? I know you're from a large family, but is everybody musical, or just was it something that you picked up?
Well, everyone, most people in my family, everyone on my mom's side is artistic, and all my brothers are artistic, so everyone's in some form of art, you know? So I grew up around that, and of course that, I guess that allowed me to pursue it and to really be passionate about it. Yeah, but I got into music originally following my older brother. And,
George.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
George, yeah. So, yeah, I looked up to him a lot, so he sort of turned me on to it.
Can I ask you now? Of course, George has a big CD out. You've got a brand new CD out. Do you think it's going to be kind of competitive, like a sibling rivalry thing?
I don't think so. I think it's two different worlds, you know, that we're kind of in right now as far as the music goes and the scene goes, you know. We're doing two different things, you know. So it's good to have him there to, you know, to bounce off of and to support as well, you know.
But privately, as a younger brother, would you kind of like to see that maybe you get a bit more airplay than he does?
I don't know, man.
No?
I'm not big on that. You know what I mean? Even as far as, you know, record sales and airplay and stuff like that. You know, I'm happy to see if he succeeds in that realm, but I'm easy.
How did you come to have a recording contract? How did the story go?
Well, actually, this album was recorded totally independent, just by myself and the producer, and funded by myself. And so there was no record company involved in that. And then after that, the album was done. I was doing a lot of open mics at the time, and so I'd met with a bunch of different management companies, and I had a few offers from record companies, but I decided it wasn't the right time for that. And so I combined with a management company, a big management company, and then we just had different meetings with different record companies, and decided that in Canada we're going to license it through an indie label, which is part of my management company, Coalition, and which is part of Warner. And so it's been basically all licensing deals. So it's been pretty fortunate in that.
It incorporates a few kind of different styles. Like, I mean, there's some really sensitive portrayals here. There's a couple of tracks, one in particular that's almost like Delta blues. Like, okay. What's raging in your head? Like, what are your own personal influences?
I think I get in modes where I listen to like a certain artist a lot, you know. And so I think it sort of influences the sound that I produce after listening to that artist a lot, you know. And I listen to all types of music, so if I'm listening to, you know, Ben Harper,
yeah.
I listened to Ben Harper a lot when I was younger, so that definitely influenced me, as a Lauryn Hill, you know, Stevie Wonder. And so yeah, it's definitely, the sound definitely I think is influenced by the artist that I'm really into at the moment.
Now, you wrote the album. One track particularly you co-wrote with Hayden Neal.
Yeah.
How is Hayden doing?
I haven't heard anything about Hayden. I'm still unaware about it, but I'm sending good vibes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything.
Was that kind of a cool experience to sit down and write with him?
Yeah, it was great, man. We were doing a songwriting workshop. Well, that's how I sort of started into the industry, is by doing a workshop, Humber workshop, and I had met Hayden, and he hooked me up with a demo deal just to do one song, you know, as sort of like a prize type thing. And then we sat down, and I showed him a song. I was like, cool, man, I'd like to, you know, work on that with you. I said, cool, let's do it. So.
The name Holly.
Yeah.
What's the story?
This is a story. That's my mom's name, actually, and I just it just felt right to name it after her. This is like my first baby into the world. And
she must be pretty proud.
Yeah, she's sweet. She's really supportive.
Let's say we have this conversation a year or 2 years down the road. Where do you think you'll be? What will you be doing?
What I envision is just to have another album out, maybe an EP as well, and just to keep playing live, you know. And I'm working up with a band right now. I have a band, so we're becoming really close. And so I think that's developing into something really special. So you know, I'll have a band with me next time.
Well, things are going to work out well. It's a great CD called Holly.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank you
Justin.
so
Thank
much. Brother. Appreciate it.
24hrs.ca